Hi, this is Gordon Young with Maximum PC Magazine. We're here to look at Velocity Micro's new Raptor Signature Edition PC. As you know, Sandy Bridge, of course, you really can't get Sandy Bridge systems or motherboards. It's very difficult. Some vendors are shipping Sandy Bridge systems, but it has the flawed chipset in it, and a lot of people are looking for alternatives. Velocity Micro actually took the opportunity with the problems with Sandy Bridge instead to ship us Intel's brand new Core i7-990X processor. For those who don't know, this is Intel's latest 6-core processor. It's really the same thing, which is probably why a lot of people don't even know about it, except it's been clocked up a little bit. The 980X was 3.33 gigahertz. The new 990X is 3.46 gigahertz, so a minor clock bump. I will tell you one thing, it does seem to overclock a little bit better. This Velocity Micro machine actually came to us overclocked at 4.7 gigahertz. Most Core i7 990s or 980s usually kind of stopped at about 4 or 5. That's about where most of them seem to run out of juice. So you are getting a little bit more. The price is actually about the same, $1,000 for both of them, so it doesn't make any sense to buy 980X at this point. This system is actually very similar to iBuyPower's Paladin that we looked at a couple months ago. The big difference here is Velocity Micro up the GPUs a bit. iBuyPower, to keep the prices down, put some ATI cards in, which we know really just simply can't compete with NVIDIA's right now. This machine has two GeForce EVGA GeForce GTX 580 cards, fastest cards out there. It's an SLI, 12 gigs of RAM, an OCZ Revo drive, not the OCZ X2, which is 4 drives in RAID. This is 2 drives in RAID SSDs. Blu-ray, Blu-ray DVD burner, 2 terabyte drive, 12 gigs of RAM, Patriot. Big question is, how does this compare to Sandy Bridge? I was particularly interested in finding out how it does against the Digital Storm system, which we looked at more recently, as well as the Falcon Northwest, which also I think we looked at within the last couple of months. Both those had Sandy Bridge processors, overclocked to 4.7 gigahertz. Digital Storms actually left Turbo Boost on, so it would actually sort of occasionally give you 5.2 gigahertz performance. This machine, 4.7. Those other two machines, 4.7. The winner, it's kind of interesting. This machine is actually faster in our multi-threaded benchmarks. Sony Vegas is, we're seeing maybe this machine 10%, 8% over the Digital Storm machine. Over the Falcon Northwest, which doesn't have the turbo boost cranked up a little higher, it's actually about 15% faster. Also, this machine is also faster in our main concept reference encoder test by a good healthy clip, maybe 10% over the Digital Storm, about 14% over the Falcon Northwest. So pretty good in the multi-threaded test, but when you get to all the other tests we run, gaming tests, other tests that really can't exploit more than 4 threads, it's pretty much even. This is pretty much about the same performance we were getting out of the Digital Storm system and the Falcon Northwest system. So the problem is, this is a lot more money. This machine, as configured, very nice machine, $5,500. The Digital Storm, actually the Falcon Northwest, which had the OCZ X4 drive, very expensive, also a very expensive case, about $4,400, $4,300. And the Digital Storm was even cheaper, and I think, if I remember right, about $3,500. So you're paying a big price premium for the 6-core processor, which has been the problem of Intel's Gulftown and continues to be the problem. They have, of course, cut the prices of the 970 to a reasonable $600, so that's not bad. Which should you buy? I would recommend, if you're looking for a general system for gaming, you know, most average applications that aren't multi-threaded, so typical workloads, I would probably still go with Sandy Bridge if you can get it, which is of course what iBuyPower said, hey, good luck getting a Sandy Bridge. But if you are indeed running applications, encoders, highly multi-threaded workloads, I would recommend that you still invest in a Hexacore processor. It's worth it if your time is money. But for most people, it's pretty hard to pass up on that really cheap Sandy Bridge deal once those machines and motherboards start coming back on the market, which, as I understand it, is actually happening as we speak. Motherboards should be trickling out. Systems, of course, should be trickling out as well. So if you're not in a rush and you can, wait, Sandy Bridge may make a good deal. If you need the power of 6 cores, I would probably buy a Gulftown system. Anyway, this is Gordon with Maximum PC. We'll talk to you later.